Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So today we have a video about a player known as Tony Farmer. Now this is brought to us by Jimmy High Roller, and he's basically telling the story of a man that was once a top recruit for the NBA, ended up going to prison, and now he's having a chance at the NBA once again. I love feel-good stories like this, just because I like seeing guys learn from their mistakes, and also, you know, in some cases, maybe the mistake actually made them a better person going forward. So here we go, guys. From top recruit to prison to NBA hopeful, the Tony Farmer story.
Potential could be hard to watch. Stories of unfulfilled potential could be hard to watch. They make us ask the question, what if? But this what if story isn't over quite yet. What's up, everybody? It's Jimmy. Before we get into today's video, shout out Keller. Man, I told homie I'd give him a shout out.
Keller! Yo, what's good, Keller?
So make sure y'all go check out Keller on Instagram. I appreciate all the support, fam. Keep balling out. So, do y'all remember Tony Farmer? You know,
I don't.
The 6'7" small forward out of Ohio, one of the nation's top basketball recruits back in 2013. Most of you probably don't. Well, let me refresh your memory. We've all seen it before. The bruh meme, a personal favorite of mine, but the young—
Wait, the bruh? This is the bruh man?
Man fainting in court wasn't just any guy. His name is Tony Farmer, and at the time, he was one of the nation's top basketball recruits, just a year away from living his dream of playing college basketball. But then it all came crashing down for Farmer. Before the infamous meme, Farmer was a really good hooper. The 6'7" small forward was a 4-star recruit, averaged 20 points per game, and was regarded as a top-tier recruit coming out of Ohio. It doesn't take much film to realize Farmer really was all that. He had offers from over a dozen Division I programs before his senior season even started. That courtroom clip came just after his junior season, which makes this story that much more sad and disappointing. A kid with all the potential and opportunities in the world, and one wrong decision changed his life. Back in 2012, at just 17 years old, Farmer was facing multiple charges, including kidnapping and assaulting his girlfriend at the time. Now, the footage of one particular incident regarding the domestic abuse between Farmer and his ex can be found online, and the man was without a doubt guilty of the crimes he was facing. What he did to her was wrong, but man, 3 years in prison at the young age of 17 for a mistake in the heat of the moment must have been a tough pill to swallow. Clearly.
Serve a term of 2 years in prison on that count. As to count 3 of that case, the robbery, which is also a felony of the 2nd degree, the court orders that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years on that count.
And just like that, Farmer is added to the long list of could-have-beens. Once ranked the 86th best player in the country, now lost to a system not many find their way out of. But Farmer faced the consequences of his actions and did his time. And this is where this what-if story can turn around and become a story of triumph. In 2015, Farmer was released from prison a changed man. But Farmer never was a bad guy to begin with. On that infamous day in court, teachers, friends, and even the victim herself showed up to speak highly on their fallen star. He was a good guy who made a bad choice, but Farmer made the decision to move on from that chapter in his life and continue doing what he loved most: play basketball. In August of 2015, just 2 months after being released from prison, Farmer had announced that he had signed with Lincoln College, a junior college in Illinois. Granted, it was just a spot on a junior college team. This is a man who hadn't played organized basketball in 3 years and had a criminal history. Just to play basketball again is an incredible accomplishment in itself. But once again, Farmer ran into tough times when he was denied admission to the college. This is where the story of Tony Farmer comes to an end. Well, it could have, but instead of giving into all the negativity in his life, Farmer continued to chase his dream of playing basketball once again and landed himself a spot on the team at Lee College. But he wasn't just playing basketball again, the man was balling out, averaging 16 and 9 a game in just his first year back on the court. He followed up a great freshman season with an even better sophomore season, increasing his totals in all 3 major statistical categories.
Some good numbers right there, man. I'm just gonna say that real quick. That's some good numbers.
Following his sophomore season this year, Farmer decided to enter the 2017 NBA draft. Back in June, Tony went undrafted, but don't think for a second that'll stop Farmer from bringing his dreams to a reality. From top-ranked high school recruit to prison to an all-conference collegiate hooper, all in just 5 years. Farmer has learned a lifetime of lessons just within that short span. Think before you act. Anything could happen. Really learn from our mistakes and everyone else who has made a big, crucial mistake in their life. After watching film of Tony Farmer play, it's clear that with his size, athleticism, he's a professional type player. It may be overseas somewhere, it may be on a G League team, but the man can hoop. So the fact that a mistake he made as just a teenager could potentially affect the rest of his life is really sad. I really do hope a team gives Farmer a second chance. I think he could prove himself to be an impact on a professional level team. Most what-if stories end in tragedy and disappointment, but for the once great high school star, Tony Farmer still has a chance at basketball greatness. And as always, until next time.
Yeah, man, I'm really happy to see that he's actually going out there and chasing his dream, because it's easy, man, to get caught up in the system like that and then just give up. You know, he was 17, he made a horrible life choice that really affected his young age, but, you know, he has so much more life to live. I mean, good for this man for going out there and still chasing his dream, man. I know it could be easy to give up, but, you know, any single time in life where, you know, something brings you down, it's how you rise up from it that's going to really make you the man you're going to be in the future. So, good for this man here. Good for Tony Farmer. I really do hope for him the best. I hope that he ends up making it to the NBA team, or if not, you know, at least playing overseas, at least being able to have basketball be part of his life, because he's got so much good potential. We all saw the stats. I mean, those were nice numbers out there. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below what y'all think about the story of Tony Farmer. I wish him the best. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.